And a welcome into those just joining us. We're just getting started here in the first with no score. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to first, and they get Pedroia. It's a double play. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Fisher, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Martinez.
At the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. This is on the ground over to first. Pedroia dives. What a stop. Got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. 2-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Here it comes on 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're coming to the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the center fielder.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Line drive to center field. Fisher makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. 1 hits all. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please.
The 1-1. Had to sit. Back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Kevin Biggio waits on deck. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Biggio will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their sixth hit today as a team.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Ready now, Danny Jansen, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So one away in the Toronto third. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Now the 2-1 pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. To 1-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is there, 1 away. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Fisher's under it, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the box.
Play ball.
Your attention, please.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Rodriguez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Chopped toward the second baseman. A bare hand play by Pedroia. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. The throw into second, and he's safe.
The batter, number 44.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. first at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's on his horse, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. Hit hard on the ground to second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try. 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Grichuk is there. Let's see if they test it. The relay throw, and they get the double play at third. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3, the Jays nothing. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, number 9.
Now batting, Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hit on the ground to short. Pedroia. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Taijuan Walker will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 0.
Michael Chavis will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Michael Chavis.
This is line to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But a run is in to score away from the play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Matt Shoemaker gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his. Guys, Chris Sale will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. 4 runs here in this half inning.
41, Chris Sale.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Coming in is Hernandez, and this will land foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's just 1 for 6. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. He's got it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 8, the Jays nothing. Chris Sale remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base.
Now playing right field.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Derek Fisher.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, and it's dropped. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Play ball.
Your attention, please.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, still 8-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. Line drive to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. into right field. That's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and that's the second out. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. At the plate, Bo Bichette, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The batter, number 44.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. The 2-1 home is chased after and missed for a strike.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fouled off. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Cavan Biggio. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll start us off in the 8th. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in now, Chris Sale hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're at
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next. And the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Man at first after the 2-out walk.
Junior.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for Toronto. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Little flare out to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Ryan Barucki comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Michael Chavis. And that's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored. The relay to second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but
Standing in now, Chris Sale. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fisher's in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Liner toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez heading out toward shallow right. Grichuk is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox are out in front 13-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar.
play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
now batting, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Rowdy Tellez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a foul tip. Held onto strike 3, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robert Stock claims the win out of the pen his first. Ross Stripling worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.